In the Journaling by Fives Revisited. And instead of a flip through, this time I'm putting them back out because it's hard to remember which ones are which and how they've changed. And I don't know if I have these out on the same format that I had them. I know that I had these three together. This one here seems out of place somehow. But I think what's behind these that unifies all of these here are the stencils that I use, the packaging stencils. But anyway, let me run through these quickly because I want to do some more work on them and I haven't been able to tape for a while. So this first one is the one that I really made a mess of at the beginning and glued all back down and then made a mess of it again. I'm trying to pull it back together. So it's kind of this car is Vans, which is a local shoe store coming out of the tunnel that comes out at the ocean in Santa Monica, although actually it goes the other direction from there. But anyway, and then heading south to Hermosa Beach, and this is Hollywood or something, I don't know. This one was a die-in on the White House lawn. I don't know. Yeah. What's going with this one? This one came out very nicely. I'm happy with this. Her name is wow, that's not focusing at all. Morgan Sliff. S-L-I-F-F. Okay, and then these here, I just came across this little stencil, one of the freebies that I got down at the library, books to sale, so I just decided to use it and maybe overlay it over itself or something just as a background, but right now it's fish, and that's fine. So just use it on a bunch of these, fiddling around. And then I put it on this one and made a mess of it, putting these in. But these are from Resin Gallery here. They're millennial action shots. And they're sculptures of people taking action shots. I'm here, I'm there, I'm here and there. Here I am in front of this, here I am in front of that. Taking selfies. But anyway, this can help to cover up that poor choice I made there. I mentioned this as a Lichtenstein earlier. I got confused. It's Jasper John's influence in this red, white, and blue heart shape that this had started as. And, okay. And these next ones are nice. Here, tomorrow will be April 1st, so we're getting ready for 420. Tea time! Okay, so here, it's a leaf. And I think these were at this stage before. This is going to need Mod Podge or something because it's dry looking. You know, these leaves are kind of precious, hard to come by, so anyway. I used it as a stencil there, and then I actually glued it down there. And this one here, this is a postcard from Shockbox Gallery. I have a piece on the exhibit in there right now. I think the exhibit's probably over, but anyway, I had a piece in the March exhibit, I'm quite pleased to say. And I hope to continue exhibiting at these two places down on Cypress? 6th and Cypress in Hermosa Beach. This one is still the same, but I found these cards they're in Shockbox, so this photographer that took that and uses the card exhibits at Shockbox also. And here's the volleyball one. I did cut out that middle part here that I was talking about cutting out. And this one, remembered a good proverb that I puzzled over for a long time. Good wine needs no bush. And otherwise, if you know, it's like good wine doesn't need a brown paper bag. It's kind of the same thing. Or if it's good, you don't need to disguise it. And it doesn't need to be wine. Okay, this one, oh, this is the one that just keeps changing and changing. Kind of like the way it is now. I don't have a theme or a focus to it. So again, I finished sort of stage 4, but you see I don't still have a POV on a lot of these. Here comes my cat, Harley. Okay, well, there's a drone that might work for, you know, this aerial view of a metro. I found a postcard that looks a lot like this. I'm not sure where it is, but I'll re-find it. This is the one that I said says it's the Insomniac to me. Somehow it reminds me of the posters of it. Again, this one. Yeah, it kind of bogged down here. All right, I got some words. Oh, I think this has not changed since the last walkthrough, and I don't think this one has either. And I don't think this one has either. And then this one of having a lot on my plate, well, I just kind of gave up with this mountain of ice cream. And there's some tea there. Well, some things could be brewing. I got some potatoes, you know, and bread, some staples. So we'll see what this turns into. I've got, whoop, the cat just shoved my arm. Would you like to say hello, Harley? Say hello. Oh, yes, okay. This is Harlequin. Okay. All right, end.